Abusia me wadwen bi wo mitirim asem bi da makoma pono so bibi wo mimu a menya meye se manya mfa mba awieye mpo na se mawu a obi abeto aso de ade amedi kan aka kire yenya yenya ba bedru 7 years from 7 years to akokora so ene aberewa so no de we pass ye brain no aye damaged but omo anya 1 a de ba 6 ne de omo ye priority to me and now for me abusia minye bibi ameye enkwala no eyade baako uye anu fi ho a minya ka me create African saint Kwame Nkrumah no mo Mandela no mo we create our own saint minya aka me create Ghana nkoampo omo Halloween nkrofo no mu wo stadium no nkrofo no mu wo circle no we can check the date ni ya free astrologers abem na ya establish bibi celebration bi e de amom ni ye de asisa oyene no ano minya anka kwaside ye bedane ni Easter na abronya minya na anka hobotwocho yadane ni bibi minya anka mesesa Africa su nyina na ye foreign celebrations na ewa hanum nyina afri ha ni yetumi ade ye ho it's also part of liberation say ye can liberation asama it's not only spirituality sa niame na si makoma pono so a minya anka meye makasa asem we pen na meka ya no na eye binum se me kasa keke eniama ne bia mahihye atoho ama nkwala no a se nyame ye me adom meka nyame obi se hwan ya kan aka ho na metumi nya sike bia metumi aye laptops na eniama me di beguso no ebi na me pese me no wo che no asem bia meka wa ha se wonyem se wawo se afa na wo bewo se wo didi se wo bewo ditum se wo bewo daache no asem wei eya asem hia de e de mawo a esese wusua wo hye na wo download video wei e de to ho no mo onyema bo download na bo na as audio fagu wo yefunu no so na ensinke na mfankom because said ya yenye mre so ye mofra bremu no na de ya nim koduru pe eye Joseph ene Mary na se ye betumi akwahye ye maame num bibi ewo honhom semu enimdie mu a na de ye betumi ebi se omopese nti onyankopon no hwan na ebo no ne maame ne hwan ne papa ne hwan se ye bebisa bibi ade na ye bebisa ne so onyankopon no bo soro ne asase a not hefa ansa no bo soro ne asase yen kwala no na ye nimdie mpo emu adore no ba bia na yetumi bisani na ne ye wo musesi ane de they are unimaginable. I tell you, say won to me nka bibia nkyere wo ba sebe yenya breso e bajimi breso no samre ni hobium enu nti na wo ye oba atan a eye wasede se eba bia wo de ne ba wiase no wo manam ehu ni gina bia so that the new world na eba no se fa hodie bi beba abibifo nkwala atimi anya omofa hodie and ye ba be have a very beautiful conversation about enkwala and almost spirituality. This is an editorial about spirituality for children. The new age kids are going to surprise us and we may not be ready enough. Niyama enkwala we betimi aye no. E betumi a shock yen said the osofo bi no about revelations so say let me shock you no. Obetumi a shock yen say yanya yadwen say yenya nkasa ye bebo om no motutu om anamo esi ye beti afa ye tri so. When we were children between 6 and 18 we were already engulfed in Bible stories of Joseph and Mary, baby Jesus and so much dogma. Religion used to make our children weak and meek. But today, what would you tell your child about God? Sakolani nya kukudro no bisa say daddy, what is God and now who is God? Asama obeka achira kola no chiro wo comment section na mami, what is God? Asama obeka achira no no me pese wo chiro e wo comment section ho. What will be your answer if your child asks you about God? Who is he? What will you tell the child? Bet me ya no. Simple question no. Sakola ni bisa minimo bi ane ba bisa ansa mami. Aden Sunday nko an yesum nyame ana. Na maame ni gina ho. Ko so nsori a on pese so wa bre na oda. Maame si ne Sunday utwu mu tan. Obekwa aso na akola ni bisa ne maame sa asem no. Se wo shamia e de ba asem na wo ba bisa wo about religion a shock wo pa akola ni age yesen na tro wo comment section ho asudi da yeso o asudi e da yeso. Let's do spirituality for the next generation. Within the unim dada within the Maame Grace na ye kwa discuss the manifest being children's spirituality class edi kanya meye na me try my best na ma hwe say every month no meye ba ko amomo na me dey prepare me ho kotu say meye ne me pese me gina ya me pese me sini na mesi ama na ewie mu die so that me get it and me touch base with nkola no personally and physically baby omo wo bia enti time with Maame Grace the first episode for children and I will ba be hwe ndey. Me man krankra bia kwa ba e man krankra bia action at the time with Maame Grace Jumedie kese so edi a meje so at the Maame Grace on this platform. I'm the prettiest preacher and time with Maame Grace in a war revelations na be wo the quest of Akabula na be wo spiritual one na be wo celebrity pulpit. We have 5 shows running and we have more coming very soon. No, all the shows no will be in line and you will enjoy them. Ubeye awakening left, right, center, front, and middle. And so you are able to access the ethereal like we discussed last week. Now last week, the enya there at that form kra. Memo akwaba at the bad time with Maame Grace Jumedie kese so now and there your topic ni the manifest being children spirituality class. Eno and I know ebe discussing. Medical culture so oba bisa wo Nyankopon a asema wo beka. I remember a lot of children back then. The deepest they came to anything spiritual was thinking about who created God. The moment they start pondering about who gave birth to God and where God came from, then we begin to have a mental shutdown. Who are you? Any started or bisa questions about religion, the Bible, the Quran, the keke kahono. And do 10 years old. Because now we need right to say ubebisa ko bisa asem na you betumi aka to say ubebodam because they don't have any answer to give you. Ti ye ya breso de ne yentumi bisa asem samre no not touch not my anointed and do my prophet no harm na ye adwuma pa nti say ye hwe wo nkom na wo nan kokom wo so. I remember one time we went to church and the pastor said na me betu kwan. The pastor said me fa me bag ni mu sika nyina ma nyame ne say na ekwan na me to no na me fa containers ni ade a me de obi di containers ni ade sa mere no me hwie ni nyina ma sende me hunu so ogina TVs no ye de da na bibi ye msa me nkwohwe ne kura but consciousness nti ye ja e de amom na nemre no ente sa abiom eniama asesa sese nipa enya opportunity e bisa question tete mre na no sofo pe ne kita Bible no sa mre na ente sa abiom sese Bible no is all over internet se be kafra fa cheme obi anani afre obi on to me read kura betumi abo audio na watie nti hwan e na wo begina hwa ye dede adada no. The many churches with Sunday schools and mosques in children's services will attest to the fact that the kids don't view religion we used to. Nkola no munye sa biu na makaranta no na wankwa ye bebro wakumu na ye de ade atekere waso ni wuti ohyiwi mu na wadwen aben in the name of Arabic language. Tekifo omoyi ade na ekekere omuti neguo they are pure Islamic country omoyi ade neguo wo de tekere wuti a wo force obi de tekere ne wuti a ye bechew yet ohyiwi ase yente de ekoso ne de akekere nkola na adwene free omomofra brem na adwene ne nyemre so that malam no betumi aware for e de akogu fie ho no wa move around. The new age of children from age 6 to 18 does not regard religion as the door to their spirituality. Ubake to betumi bisa wasem na uye match show ebisa nsa okoto no wahi say you can't fool anybody anymore. Apim asa Enkrofo bebre, nkolani bebre, omo kwa sorry because they don't want to offend their parent. It's not that they want to go, but because what aduane amanedi. Nti obedi wechi akoba de omo ba ne de they don't care about food we amanedi because no who se tight ni offering na wutua na nyame ahira wo no. School fees a wutua ma no ene aduane a wo to amanedi no ene na ye wo offering ni wo tight agina so nyame be hira wo. Enye na wutua na wodan anim no. Nti ebeduru ba bi no ka bibi a kire na. This opens a great opportunity for us to properly introduce them to the truth. Because nkola no untumi mfa brainwashing like they are not even looking there. They don't care. Omo ni madi omo pesu omo aba na omo 1624 na omo de omo ko chinchin a na ye mia omo na omo office wo na bi se omo se okoye dan a untumi nka omo ko di schedule na ya de omo sika no obe report na obi san se dey important na okọ ho sa wo koye a untumi nka na wo ble ai ti se cocaine sika no omo chane we anya bi na family sika mame oto wo dan untumi nka because untumi nko police station ebi mu spirituality no more practices anaye. The boys are now trying to call angels, lighting up candles and all that. Omo no still a dogma ni wom na nkola na omo anya 6 na omo ba ne de o ka chen so nko frɛ angel obebisa wo say obebisa wo questions you cannot answer. So that spiritual bully na ekoso no ebeduru ba bi no enko biom eno na me de esi mani so a minya anka meye na niama amatsoro gu fom no ebi na me te ho kakra na enne me ne wo ache no. What do you tell your children when he or she ask if God is real at all? So obani bisa say mami onyankopon pa nti owo ho a eden na obeka kire no obisa sa de nti na wo asori Sunday a eden na obeka kire no eden na obetumi aka kire wo ba nkola ne be bisa wo. I'm telling you, watch me and mark my words. Oba 3 years no obebisa wo question na wo yem be hyew onjintum first ne ye wo akola 7 days ansa we bie nani o sesi akola no ye wo na nani ne da so gbeyin. That should tell you ade a osua a ode aba to obebisa wo questions at 3 to me hwe wo ba kora biom. What do you tell your children when they ask you to explain the existence of people on earth? So wo bebisa wo question ya ade na obeka ye discuss asem ya me bisa we last week. So wo ba bisa wa abusunya mesra wa ade ba asem ansa ben na wo betumi ama no. So wo bebisa wo say mami adenti na wo chichiri wuti o kwa sorry a wo chichiri wuti a wo beka sen sesi empo de amanfo aye smart nti omu yiye afi wo said their youth name break out enwum ni nyina o ma sesan wa sorry nti kwa sorry wa disco wo ho dance wo ho fashion wo ho just to trap them there. But the fashion and everything has got nothing to do with the ethereal. And no be ma asem ni na Pascal. Now let's look at telling your children about God. Is there God? Onyame wo ho. So wo ba ni bisa o sa asem wi pa mesre wa ho brase kwan so. E den na wo be ka kire no. Our programming over the years has shaped our thinking of being useless. Yintu yentumi nya hwe e ma ye honhom bi eni yemu. Tumi bi eni yemu. Because I just say ye bom pa yansa. Ade a ye pese ye no ye tumi aye. Said ye shape yadwene. Ama ye hu eno ena maka atro no. Sa na religion e de ye. That everything in this universe is a joke. Omama ye hu say chese bibi e wasase su bi akra na su ni faso ye beko. Na the same Bible so say wa ye dominion over everything. I was as so even principalities ni bibia but yesu da so te ha se ye nsom no nti na dominion no oyi ni hu fi untumi bisa question we you ko bisa question we ye jabetom ye hu se bibia ni asase so ye adwuma ye empire obi yare a obekọ hospital enso so obọ mpaye for healing ye bọ mpaye so obi a wewunya ye bọ mpaye bebre ye hu se without empire ni nyame no onipa dasani ye useless or you hopeless inti nkwa home na onyankopon humi gu nipa mu kura no emfaso obi ye nhwe da ni so saa na ya dwene no ye shape no e de ama ye dogma. We the grown ups think there is this man with a white robe and a magic stick sitting in the sky and must serve him and work to give money to his church and his religious leaders. Sa ena omo aka kire yen nti obi ayire ne ho akoye adwuma no wanya ontumi ntua ne rent, wanya ontumi ntua ne bills, wanya ontumi ntua ne hospital bill no obeye adwuma ni nyina na the glory na koma nyame, but se bone to na ontumi mfa sa glory ni manyame eno na ya na me ntumi nte ase me hu obi a weda ne dem a wanya sika da, because Bible na nkasa se nsa anya adwuma no e ma ne ndidi nanso onipa de ne nsa na ho ode nkoye adwuma no onya sika onipa ense so ode glory ma ne ho se waya ade e so ode glory ni koma nyankopon, but so onipa call ni lower vibrational state a na oye bone de a ese so hwe bonsam e wo sa ade no wu nipa baako nanso ye se bonsam nti nipa mu asore dem ho a e na sa niama wi e koso. You cannot ask any questions about this. Uko bisa question bebre e wo sa niama we ho a e be dane asem kese, because ye nim se ye ntua ye sika ne ma asofo no mo nya big no mo nka brofo big no mo nko heaven na members no mo graduate da the why not a lawyer ni a wako school awie a graduate aye wo mo kan say MBA ana de keke ka ho masters wan nyina ya akwa yi say a passport ye better than 80 what na sorry dem mo graduate da enya problem for you. Hey, e serious o ye be yes anya me na ne ya bom paye na ye ma which is title ye de anuonyam hye ni nyina e de mom. So this old man with a white beard and a white gown is the one who gives people lotto numbers and makes them win the World Cup. Cause obi e ko bobola obegina ho obebo mpaye say yete wo radio so say osofo no chiche lotto numbers ana me bodam say ye na yete ye nkwala na eba sese no ntumi nkoka sa obi be say ashikesha story we nchira no nyesa obeka say oba ni mu ade nyesa omu ade African ko na sebe ye mpese ye dia tum say ye wo panyin a wagimi so wo sebe a o ka asema nyansa nim ti esa akola no ye nyesa wa Africa dia ama me no papa beka bi you have to listen nti obefia obeka so onye bi obe ye odu school ana wadane ashawoni, because who force me so onye what he or she is not. Religion and ama Africa forward double face and double body and double ideas. Omo what a life omo leading is sumase na omo life a omo leading no sorry ma me bia menim no ada me hu ni sa ha no kwa say wo kwa sorry wa wo sorry panyin na me say mo wu na mote ya sa old man we no man crofo efre obi ye powerful enti no gina sorry dem no wa bo obi lotto number wa bo obi phone numbers na wa bo obi date of birth na he na kire so ye powerful ne krakra ne sen e de ensakraye ne de aba ye ntina wo ne ye ma ye ma no nso me follow we ana osofo wa asori na ma na nya sika de ne ba follow a ne life ye better o wo benefit na wo ne me so e wo tua tight 30 years na wo ba so abeto so etua manipa bi ne generation e bedru ba bi no wo ba ne be ka cho say on to me I'm gonna do this. This is my brother bro for ne ma omoka they will tell mom I'm gonna do this e ma me be say fia kwa wate na wu ayan kosie wo forest ho wu e be si o na me say hokra na wi wo enua na e wo ho no no mo friend crofo say na nda we ya ye say na nyame ne me kasa ye na nyame ko ha ye nyina na ye nyame mba aden na nyame akasa kire wo nko for 30 years na me ye member wa ha me no na start aso bibia ye yi ama wo ba me de nyame ne me ankasa ti ya ya ma aye binum so onyankopon ye nipa bone oye nhwehwanimu onpa bi asem kosi na bompa ye nyame be ma awo yi so amba nti no ma mehu so onyankopon ye nipa bone ni me onpa masem ontie me mpa ebo yare ya abo me onyankopon nso sofo no de ono otu kwan kwa blotiri koye sa agiri na o ka kire obi sem hwe enkrofo yare ya jom a omo ewu ho eno no ye ni bibia wo Ghana ye de hwe o ye beti asofo bebregu osi gidi me nko hospital no wafa plane ni mo sofo bi obi yare osimo nko hospital ono fa plane ko America wa ye heart surgery on kan members ne nte members no de wa ye mba no they are not going to follow this enti so mo an follow we ya ehi no mo beko because wo ka kiro bi say we yi nye na se wan kire ni ba bi onko a ene no wa manipa na ye ebeye hunkura chenka mountain ha said the echo some say and I sorry na nananom so ada ni nua hey enkola na mo ba ni sa niam wo mo to so to I'm telling you omo ngri So if Ghana is having economic problems, it is this God who must be prayed to for some miracles to save us from sickness and suffering. Assemble in any you. Ye bomb paya magana. Nesi so enkrofo bi na o kai say na ye wo enkrofo bi na atame osabre so no mo bomb paya independence school mo to be so nyina. Ne kura dey say last papa na nkasa kura wo so jani gu no da mo wi. And the best may flew. Enti abusia dia me pese mi bisa ni nyina ne se ye ya adwen se ye agie di se mpaye and the beboaye na ya bom mpaye no na emboaye nya. Are we saying God is fake? Because he is able to do exceedingly and abundantly. It's biblical. Na se ya bom mpaye na yare na nko na ye wu a ana wo ba na wu ana wo kunu na wu ana adwuma na say empaye ne fasting na. Are we saying God is fake or God is a liar? Obaba be can't say many other afflictions of the righteous, but still they said the Lord delivers the person. Nti ade na Nyankopon when deliver am from coronavirus na moto asori nim wahu questions no susu say we are giving birth to intelligent children to be jimiom sabe kafra fachamen. It doesn't matter how hard you work and how dedicated you are to get a salary. It is God who gave you that salary. Adwuma bia wo beye bia nso ade ye media ne se okoye adwuma no na unya sike ye nyame na de ma wo ba okoye adwuma na oboka de nya nyame na de ka ne ma wo ade na mo habro nsam adwen sei wo bisa sa bro nsam ne Nyankopon mo ye business so a eno so a wo nhye da nya answer bia. We must understand that this thinking is old and archaic. Mofra no mo nwen den yo onko hazo no nya ne sika na be kan tere ni se share ompene onjintum into DNS ye kachire omo DNS ye ne omo discussing. Our new generation is not going to be enslaved by religion. Any attempt to paint that dogmatic narrative and programming to them will sound like a joke. Obeye Jimmy fwo ewo wa wo be ni so, and you don't want that to happen, sebe. Because these children have broken out of the fear. Ehuna na ya de to omo so no. Eni omumu o nkola we no maba no omu nsuro hye o omu ani da ho omu nya John te sese de amene umienu ne ye John no omu ani da ho. To be clear, I'm not even talking about those young people of today, because middle-aged adults and those in their prime are within a thicker dogma. Omu de ani de time omu de ani de areho boys no unim niam omu practice e be shock you. Obi person ohu angela obo na ntabem cause ebi mu de sa ade na ato wo madwenem, which is what they got from education and religion. Eniam omu nya free school eni niam na onim say school bi wo hokra awokọ na wa mom pa ya worship ni do whether you like it or not, you must go and pray. Nanso osofo na school ni ya ne dia na omo bo mpa ye no oje obi a school fees nyame nti obi a school fees man da nkola we they are not going to tolerate this. Say yanhwe ne yanye bibi ni ya ma omo ehu omo stand anyhow they should behave. I swear ebeji yensem a ye hu ni ye be ye kra e wo ho ye de akola na ko to school ho ne ya hye ne mbra na akola ne ba chinchin a yesi onko school na akola na iko school. Hey, African children are miserable. African mo from hu ye ya ne maame ya de na nya ontumi bisa question oni right. Ne papa ya de na nya from childhood o yesi me bisa question. Na what or the owomu no the aba bedru asori ehwo so yesi me bisa question. Ne ma ne ye more miserable to say obe ware so a ne kunu so mo bisa ne question. Ye dane obi a zombie. Ha! Ya sam ne ye mobo papa before. Ye hu mobo so much. So as much as they want to get out of the fallacy of religious enslavement, they are not able to do that. Nkola no mo mpe. Ba ne ma me se chinchina chi, be sin kwa asori. Ye won krofo ni bi wa nkwa asori ye be di so ni wo. Nkramofo na no mo ye minim so mo agya. Se wa nkwa asori na wo kwa Christopher de na ye be di so ni wo fifie wo. Wo kofa Christo ni be ma untumi nware minim se sese ye ni bie yaba. Nti se bi o ma sesemu de a eni bie na kasom no eno de mintumi hu na bie o ma sesemu de a na eno no wontumi nye sei na omo de ehu ato yeso na instructions akodo na church elder okasa menka bi na we yesei na we yesei nti nkola no ye omo ho hwea enye yi. And so smart churches are now adding pop culture to church activities. So there is more music, there is dance, there is food, trends, fashion, travel, and youth courtship. Omo di we nyina be sha sorry nimu so that you be hu say ukokwa bibi etumi omo ye single say you said you obenya partner e wo ho say see asori ni bi kura start e de your friend say IT akom ukwa asori ni bi wo ho nko ade a wo be kwa kosunya IT no for free. Just say they are also building up strategies to cage people. The more people are getting enlightened. Into middle age of one day omo asem de awreho ankasa ukakakaka na entumi entoso ana entumi nye yie nti omo ankasa hu se nkola ne ne bie nje se omo asesa asori no wa hu se enwum omo to wa asori onyankopon ndwom no di onyame di mi be si bia hu se omo upgrade him se omo to brofo nwum na any secular song no we don't know what is what they are dressing like what bibia ekoso said the beya enkofo no be keep ebe wo ho because they realize say that time na ye kona ye bodu kuku ntwen no omo de kosi wa obi a will run away until they are adding what their era has come to meet to the church so the people will remain there but they are not adding up to what they are preaching to them ebe pascal omo ni beba omo ho so na omo be free ho no mo akọ. This is a smart way to stay afloat. But when it comes to the ones that are freshly coming up, all those will be rubbish to them. I'm telling you, the way I will be upgrading the biano. Somebody can catch it. My shifting in the back hate you, because this place now is extent, and what has her forever. A time will come, the be overshadowed. Into omo sorry, people are omo free faith dimension. No, you can't deceive them. Because omo ni omo eni keke. Omokuma so ka ho nti asem na obeka kire no se ntale alawu obeja wo ho na wako. So I'm here to present my paper to the fresh new ones. Nkola na omo ba sese na me be ma omo bibi because dia mayire mo ho ye na mo di music mo di we be mo bem no nkola na omo ba 5 years for no omo be nyini na omo benya 18 no na sorry na twam ti se cassette any CD obi ambo nto na is not even in existence why na ebeto nti wo ya sorry a eye wo de ndwom ni bia gumu a eye wo de fashion aka ho a eye sese we to duku no Pentecost for sese omo yuduku na fi ho nti omumu ate ebi mu aye modern ebi mu aye hey chale onyame kroya na ye ma na ibire sei nti ebi mu atuduku no na ebi mu da so a omo boduku nyandre na omo 62 chiefs omo de omo ho akoma Kristo mofra na omo ba no de nzo omo bedi ade a omo ma mo sa agaba no omo ma mo sa agaba no ato mo asem ni betwam ti se cassette ni CD e wo nkola na ni so nti ade na nkola no omo beye maka kire oniama kese mienu a ewo makoma so a minyameye so that the new world order ne ba we will fit in ye will bibia ye gina so because listen se wonni bibia wo ya bibia betumi aba wo nsem ama waye obi owo bibia oye ono na bibia ntumi ntwe na adwen emfiri dia oye ne so na we na ya ye ndwen o share time with Maame Grace o na ye discuss the manifest being children's spirituality class number 1. If you are 6 years old and you are listening to Maame Grace or you have a child below 6 or expecting one, I did this editorial for them. Tina meka to say wonyim kra download na bogu akwala ne so. Mbebie bie ni amebie ni so e de amaye nyina. Before a child is born, he or she is an energy. Everybody to know this. Mama nka bibi nchira. Emua na omo nam ho no. De enti a omo ntumi nkasa. Eni say omo hu bibia ethereal. Omo ethereal world ne is mixed with this place na ye wo no nti no omo anu ntumi nkasa ye wo akola a ontumi nkasa because he is a whole energy and a whole spirit nti na nano no akata no nti onipa no start say o kasa pe na waba betena death realm ni mu na waye reduced. Se ye de ani to fom ne ye hwe a kafra mo fa nche me omo nkasa no omo nyansa ne omo nimdie edanso sebe obi a onhu ade enso no ne nimdie ne nyansa danso ahoden na no woden because this place no enye part of them like us na ye ba ha na etheria ye zero ye dane ye kwho nso a na ahanom aye zero no omo de entisa omo de ye different. The reason why ye wo akola ontumi nkasa no ene say or your full energy otumi assess etheria any ahano together without struggle nti na nyankopon wakata nano o mane nkasa asema mi ke mu fa nche me se wawo ba na ontumi nkasa enkola ne bi nkasa ntem na ne maame feel say your problem you just don't know. It's because all your focus is in this third dimension na wo ba no we ani mu chen nti wonte na sepo Edio, the child is part of the universe, which is also part of the raw source of energy. Everything in the universe, plant, water, air, animal, birds, everything has energy in them. This energy is everywhere and in everything and is also in the child as well as everyone and everything. You you're very clean. This energy is the master of all things. And our energy are manipulated because you've taken your focus out and your consciousness is dead. But akola ya wo no a bedu sa age na me boy ne de. Ono oti we nyina ase. Say oye the master of all things. It is a frequency and it has different unending properties and characteristics. This a wa abofra no wabeda on kasa nkonsuo ma eno ntre se onye nipa o. Wo tie di America no. Entre se onye nipa, entre se energy ni mu oye nyame prekope. In fact, obetumi akasa oye full God because at that time no oye master onyam be fa hanuam ni focus ni nyan shift ye. This power energy source in the universe and around us is also in the child. It sits inside every atom in the human system. Ya doing say ye de hwini ye mu age ya frɛ Jesus, age ya frɛ Allah, age ya frɛ Krishna, age ya frɛ obi. No, so nipa na ye sankofo ya ye frɛ omu nyina so they were human beings like me and you. So what was running inside of them ayen ebi ni ye mu. The Albert say, or no, omu ye chosen ones. So when you chosen one for your family, I don't know show munina. So when you chosen one for or yere ne wo I don't know to your school fees, one show so assemble one muku at the maumu. Who the when you chosen one ana. Well, say yan dream senya, yabema yambani na be useless because yabema what said there is nothing in them. They should look outside. But a reasimu be any reasimu a wunipa ubetumi access here any never. It's not possible. Mama yema ye ninko sa nyama yiso niyema mofra we no mo entiase. Now the energy has divided itself into our flesh and spirit. Energy na wo ho no mo fo se nyame eyeyen na nyame no. Won say dua si ho a root na e wa ase no ubetumi akasa eyeyen ye ye power dua ne na ye kese na nyame create more ba yen so ye create bio abusia ye create ye power dua no ma source no won say ye kan ye energies ni bo ma na ye kese ti ayete say ye nya ya peti. I don't know why we don't see ourselves as God. Nyankopon aka say ohumi nkwa humi gu ni mu ne ye ne ono be ye pe nanso ye say ye nya nyame wo ka say wo de ba wo ho so a o say gods ye dos one ye gods na me nko am I not God? A problem o ba be bisa wasem we no wan sha utiri hu nyina betutu hu asem a wo ka. Luckily for us, the spirit dwells inside the flesh. Ete honam nim. Bible akan we yo. Bible wakan we actually nipa. This means that we hold the most powerful energy and frequency inside the body. And this same frequency or energy is in atomic form inside every thing in the universe. Ti bibia e wo wiase bia ehu endua ne mmoa ne de keke ka omo nkobọ mpaye omo hwehwe bibia asom e onipa pe na besi nne o hwehwe ade e wo ni mu wa bonten. What is wrong with us? Onipa pe o. So the universe is God, we are God, God is in us, and we are also in God. Simple. Now wo kra wo ka God and say wo ni wan ka hwan na be ka God no. Na God no so kra yen so ye ni wan ka hwan no so be ka ono. Nti what makes you think say wo ye bibi useless? Ah wan mompa ya hwe nsi. Utumi ko gina opagya Jesus awu. Na wo wagya wo ho wa akire na wa ye mobo wo mpagya wo ho na adu kobo Jesus die ni mu amahye together. We ya maka meda ne bronsam enche. Mada ne bronsam isu minti na nyame afre omu bebo mpa ma me da. Omu se yen de ye do bottomless pit ho. Che se yen omu ye yen hwie ye. Unrepairable. Beyond repairs, Maame Grace. Oh! Enka bibia soronko nkire wo ba biomu da. Se wo ba no ontumi mbobra. May initiate womba into bibia da. Enkoto abueti enkoto hwemfa mba wo fie. Make sure say wo ba na hu ne ho so ye nyame ne wapagya ne ho. Don't go and initiate your child into anything. This thing doesn't know enough. Oh, say your group, say your day. Stay home. Obi be say stay at home and pray with your children and teach your children manners. Tell them they are gods. They can do anything and everything. Tell your soul, tell your spirit. Say we betumi do aye all things. Bible catch you. Through Christ, na wo mu no, consciousness no. And so what hwehwe nipa bi na wo de sa title no. E de ama no. And they say wo tie me a say wo ba na yare a mentam no nkobo so. The body is intelligent. Mama yenhwe niam a yedi yie, de tumi heal ye ho. Eno ne ye problem. Na minim de ntikura wo suro wuo. Obi si on pe ha no okwa wo ha ye den ko start life a problem. Now yenhwe we ye, where is God? Where is the power? Ni tumi ne wo he. Nyankopon wo he. Nyankopon wo he. Na ni tumi ne wo he. The power is in us. We nyankofon pese o mo beti. Osofo gidi se power wo ni mu. Mualim ogidi se power wo ni mu. But onipa o kwa ne ho no de onu gidi se power wo ni mu. Na so osofo ne malam ni no so ye nipa te se wa. Ade na wunji ntum se power bi e wo mu. The energy is in us. Christ in you, the hope of glory. It's in the Bible, oh, but men kasa we God. Christ is in me. It is the hope of glory. It is Christ that is in me that is empowering me to do all these shows. It empowers me to have all these downloads and share with you. Why don't you believe say we nyame? Christ in the woman mu anam nyame and what the na me. Oh, who say me? The energy is in me and it's in you and it's in everybody. Every living thing has that energy in it. Our inside is the closest we have to God. Sure? So one kasa wunju hundi a forget. Unni God be our baby. Kafra o mumfanche me. Kafra mumfanche me. Oba hu ne ho se wanyi. Ube you 10,000 a shene nsa. Nti na wo go asore dem won a hwi ntimi nsi no. I'm telling you, I remember my father told me when I started going to church. Or see those people you are going, you know, they will draw you back. They are poor people. They will draw you back. Don't associate yourself with poor people. My father told me, may his soul rest in peace. Say fear. They are hypocrites. They will draw you down. Man, tell that. Na me de me come na me ye champion. Me ko share me ho suffer force. Many ba me ho sam say ah. Papa kwa mpoku e. Me say ya mro kwa me e. Onyame fa akransi ye wate. Ani ba me ho sise kim. Na me say lawu. I am a God. Bible akan waka we nyina. Onyankopon home nkwa home etu nipa mu nipa be ye okrati asefo. Nyame nkwa home no home na ye be nipa ye nye nyame ti ye den. Udua abe a nya abe na ubetwa. Udua nkate nye nkate na beba. Udua ebru anya ebru na beba. Ade nti ni Nyankopon home nkwa home ye gu me mu. Na wo se me nye nyame. I don't get it. Ti me ye den monkey. Ana me yesie anantate ya. Instead of looking into the sky, expecting God to give you a sign, look inside of you. That is where everything is. You a whole package. Say ya moka shebre ne nkrabia, aya mo shebre ne nkrabia na wo Jesus die mu ana eni umu. Onipa nti sansem we ya seda. Nipa nti ase da. Don't go searching for the most powerful energy outside. It is inside of you. There is nothing out there. If it's not in you, it's not even for you. It will react. Ade ewo mu na ye wo dia no. And not sitting well with you without reactions and problems. Anything strange. And when the bow raw mumua, sabe no more draws awro. No man watch ya say nay so they don't have shame. A strange something has entered you. And then I will be wa bonting. At the prekuna resonate with you, no, at inside. Just work on it and raise your frequency. Fakosro. Na wa wo ye nyame prekope. Wo reduce ye. Na wo fa portal of blood ni mu na wo baaye. Weni da ho. Still a wo gina ho twa emoja. Ade a wo fa mapie awie no. Ha. Okasa obeka wanhwa beka sasa wakoma beti seto. There is no answer you will be looking for that is outside of you. No. No. The most powerful secrets and hidden knowledge of the universe and God are you. Bibiye ni hwe wa bonten. I don't see why wunni adaje wo ho wakwa adwuma ba wa brese wo beda no. You prefer to go and sit in the church na wo tonko. Arabofo na sum nyame a omomo maso nye tuntum da. Obibini di ahwe hwa amehwa ise power roba. Ukoko osima beku wanajo. Udo bibi cheme. Mimi nuya unuya ne me. What says? Your prettiest says. What says so? I'm your sis. You are my bros. Why do you want to kill me because of Muhammad and Jesus? No sense. Me no wanna wow. We dey here. Now let's look at manifest beings. And no na ye topic no. You are a manifestation of the source of energy. Tiase. You are a manifestation of Nyankopon ko na wo hwehwe nti wo ye nyame prekope. Se pe dua si ho na eso pe aba na nipa tidi a eye pe na nipa na di na naba na ewom no wududua ebesan asoso pe ade no nipa da sani won't do simple things like this. As a 6-year-old kid, you will grow by eating food. Bibia ubedi bia ubenyi. Every food you take into your body has the same energy and frequency we are talking about. And the medical can opa di mango ni udi beto from ebe fifi na the seed. This is what the Mijidi say all the Jesuses and all the Muhammads they came to tell you this. Onia groom yourself. One can't just say follow me. Na ye di ami ye nibi. Aname badam. And just as the energy is creating day and night, these energies inside you will use the energy of food inside of you to create a bigger and mature body for you to grow into an adult. Obi eni wa wabɔ mpae a wanyi da o wudidi wotie aduane de hye wanum na wadi na wadware na waye healthy na wada na watumi anyi nye Jesus na ye we ma. Let the children understand this. Momu hu omo say they are Jesus. Momu hu omo say they are Allah. Momu hu omo say omo ye Muhammadas. Ma wo mani hu omo ho. Abrofo no ka kire omo ma no yen ka kire yen ba. Nti obibini abofra no waye timid opeso ondani broni because chale this instructions na mudi gu omo so wokro mo nzo omo rebel. Yen tisa niama we yase. When a child has these qualities, ebeye din so obi bebuli no because ohun ne ho se oseobi ohun ne ho se wa mo mpa ye kro betumi aye bibi mom se yen aye deceive ye ho mpa ye na failing ye many times obegina abo mpa ye ono ane energy be ya ade no de hye obi ni pe so se munja me na mala ma abre and me say Roman for ikra say people you should stop we were just playing with you obibini say I'm too loyal me njai me ya ko ti se mewu aden na yete sa ni yesese ye generation ya say ye generation nyina me say me jimi di sese nka o anya me sa na me start ade a me ye ntema nka me du ba bia amaye ka me ne kwa me nkroma na ye boso wokro ni so omo de me kwosha asori fe de omo betwitwa me ti nyina firi so abayifo ebinum mo ya abayifo I'm telling you asofo ni bi ya abayifo ebinum omo ya abayifo he omo be cool omo hu ade o omo hu se wo na wo ba no na asofo nketwa ni hu ade enche omo mpam omo da bia wa asori ho efe nso ena ma mba omo ba ntokwa nko a nte se ntokwa na omo ku social media no ntokwa na Bible mu ana na me hwe so na me kama sem we are talking about the manifest being and kwalano or spirituality. This is what you have to make them to understand. Say, Omwankasa, they are full energy. They are God. Without them, there is no God. And without God, there is no... The same thing. But you can't compare an example at the amount. It is so young, body, so yeah, boy, and boy, and man, yakesi. But to me, the Adriani root and the stem, no. E de aye na wo de ne body na ye na wo de fruit e ba so seeds e ba so no na wo de aye no matete no mo de adua. So we are all creating together. We are not anything less. Say de aye hu ye hu say ye less no. That means you are manifesting creation every day, just like the bigger energy is also creating every day. Edi kan ka cho ututu dua na se no ututu ase no ni stem no ni de omo wa ase bebre fa ne say yen na ya power no no so asu no say we are all creating together. Obia and rely on anybody. I don't understand. A manifest creation is the photo body or avatar that has the source energy inside. So there's no difference between us and the creator or the supreme being. We are the supreme being. Now no yes so like what you say imagine na ya de kro obi enyo obi ya no obi anso mburo obi aso. We ya be bigger problem. Aye twene sere ne abasa. Se wan kan we ya nkere wo ba. Now kan de foforo kire na why your mobo. Religion makes us think we are powerless. Say yam friend Muhammad, na yam friend Jesus alawu. Say e kura nkrofo pese omuhu said you be born empire without Jesus. This is how bad our condition has become. Erade ye okasi o, erade ye hye wanyumnyam o. Hwan na hye nyame enumnya na wo don tumi nka nkere ho se me ye kese. You are the biggest. You are the largest. When I started screaming this, people were not getting it. Is there any prayer than this? Krishna for no say a mantra. Almost all mantra no me Krishna, 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 Hari, 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 Hari. Hari Rama, Hari Rama, 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 Hari, Hari. Eni panisi ho. Inti nyame anye wadom no wan be ye leader. Na wa anye sika ne bia. Atesa wo de wa be ye useless. Eno na mintu minti asi. Adio. Wa wo ye adwuma etua wo rent, utua wo ma school fees. When na butu wo yere su create ba. You are not God. Then what are you? Religion makes us think they are energies that are better than us. And I want to be paying ni one. Hey, me ya too much. Me ya o. No mama when we saw obofo bi wo ho, we bi wo ho ye better than you. How? How? Eduan ka se hunhun bi wo ho ye better than no. Ye de na gina o so onfifi obefifi kosi se death yi beba. Ensuo yesi on kombra oko emu akwa aba. They are here, they don't even have an end. Wu nipa da sani. Wu se obi bibi ye better than you. Hey, ya rehusem kese papa. Better than us outside the universe that we have to run to and serve with our entire lives. So they may have mercy on us. We na sorry ka kire yenyu. I say udwane na wo do kra akoma nyankopon na wo som no nyankopon ehu mobo eya na sometimes na asefem ebi mu ho mo kasa wo hwe mo kasa no tumi hu so mo nim ebi nu so aseda omo ndayo bo mo so omo ewu ebi so ani da ho say so omo pretend ebibi my bro Africans are going through so much with all the minerals they have ade we na ama yehu say ye ntumi nya hwe okona nanom ho ade obi aye wo no kobo nudua no ntupe wo ba asore so ayese wo ye useless for Jesus nti oman ni niam ewo mu nyina no ye nye nipa a obeye ama oman na ye a country like Ghana cannot afford light a disgrace e ya rekwosem papa say niam we ekoso. Religion says we must beg outside because we are useless beings. Pathetic. Say yamfre Yesu dia. Yesu ni mfaso bia. Which mercy? Tell me. A dear be mercy na ya experience. Which mercy? What with all the things you did in the church? Asam to no so for kwa wafrɛ. Nti e dear mercy a. Mercy benya. Arehu. A manifest being is the master of his or her own destiny. Wunipa wo ye manifest being o. One na wo ye master. Ana make no. One na wo ko school ko sua ade. Say wo pass say wo fail here. One na wo start say wo ton akutuo no. One na wo say wo yire ana wo kunu pe. One na one ne die na mo wo ye. E na master magusua ma omo anyini. Wo generation aye bebre. E ye one na wo ye all this creation. Tell me why you feel you are useless without Jesus. Tell me. And somebody be wa che say wo hwemu kwa achi na che say aya rehosem kase. Tell your child that contrary to what religion says, we have forever had access to a powerful energy source. Onipa bia wo bi. Their Bible, their sorry ne catch wo ba ne say enye sa. Tell your child say wo be ye kese na wo na wo be ba be hwe me. Na wa wo na me mahwe me na nanom na omo so anyi na omo so anyi na omo so anyi. Eskafo e wo wi ase ahe na ye. Ka sem papa kire wo ba. Me pese me ka sekanyansa sem kire wo ba me buade yetete me ntimi ntumi nka sampo. Ka sem papa fa kire wo ba. Na wo ba ne hu ne ho ano. Ohu nipa ko oye no nye niama pa. Ensure no an ne ho anuonyam na se supreme being ni wo ho a etumi aka no. And as manifest beings, we can go inside ourselves anytime, anywhere, and command our lives and future. Bible account Matthew 7:7. Or si bisa na ubenya, or si bom ne bebie, or si chishe na ubehu. Or ka se fere Jesus ne ni na fa kwa wewe. But I question you. These things are hidden in your Bible in plain sight, but translation, because the bowl is very important to some people. You can command anything. Bible say ka na meye. Bible say ode asem no de bo wi ase. Asem mfiri wanu mumba. Se wufu se wunye nyame. Na wo ye den. Bisa wo we di ahobrase ye kwan so. No God is outside waiting to do any miracle for you. Enyandre ya na yete say miracle bebre say ye fake. Dey man ti o. Enyandre ya na yete say yete nkrofo na ye guru mu omo wo ka so a. Aden na African for mo ye comedians say. Mo nko papa KSM crisis o say crisis ho. No mama nye comedians papa so. Nkwan chen joke. Concert ne da so a wo mani so. Eya rehosem. We have the power over ourselves, over our lives, inside of us. Bibia wodi beye bibia wo mu. Wuwu a na asa. Bibia wodi beye bibia e wo mu ebusua. Sa wan ka asem we ankere wo bade a. And the men can't tell me so ba ni sori wo so a men ka se mu ade eye wo no wendi nukure ama no. Now let's look at stripped knowledge. Nyansa na nimdie bia na e wo hono ma ya chichere abondo aworo efia bibifo ho no na me de ma we. The human race has lost an important knowledge. Very, very important. A knowledge that most theorists believe was lost in the times of Atlantis. That's when the human race shifted. I think we did this spiritual hour. Hey, before one, you reduce the papa. So we you be a who claim me say wo travel. I won't fashion ba Maame Grace topic na ye we need that so a. Ka di bibi ba ka wo be hu niama. Yaya mobo. Me so hwe se bia ye gina ho ne ne tititi ye mu ni the way akose na entale. Me na me ka kire wo. You shifting big time. Some 250,000 years ago, people had a way of tapping into their inner source and manifesting wonders. Yeah, no, mo say mo for not know ye Jesus. E bi mo so ye Jesus. Mo hu niam o ye. Comfort not na bosu me ye den. It was the energy inside of him. And I know you should look at what Yasantoa did. Some crofo nyina betray ya de ku omo. Africans we are cursed. Yasantuo ni nyina betray ya ene ku omo. Omo na omo kan omo boa me so me boa. The source energy after creating the universe kept the keys and codes of the entire creation in the human body. See, obi ehun ne hu se code bia woni mu. Ohun se Yesu moja. Eno pe na ohun se ewo ho. Let me repeat this one. Mama me repeat it this side na mu hu ni yi. The human race has lost an important knowledge. The source energy after creating the universe kept the keys and the codes of the entire creation in the human body. They say what one who say we obia ade Yesu abade forget it cause hu hwe. Ube chinsa hu hwe. Me repeat am 2 times. Sa sama me kan den nyina wan teche ha. Fa we nante ko na kodwen ho. Wo peso afama wo sofo wo so ndi ko di ma wo. Na se nipa body ne hu hia na nipa hu hia. Asole dem wo no nkokọ ne si wo. Ade na onyankopon wan frɛ nkraman. Na wan frɛ ndua se Bible ni mu ba bi o kan so be frɛ mboba na abesom no. Why nipa da sani? A platform ni e open yo. Asofo na ebi ne makoma ha omo. Ba menji na chiri ho na enye dede bra ha ne nkasa. Nyanya wo tanfo. Be educate me. Me so me hu hia ma awurade. The reason why people were created is that people are like the password or passcode to everything in the universe. Ti se nipa eni ho a ehu hia. Eno nti na Bible say wa mama authority or the assassin. Bible kura kan say onyankopon bo bibia wie wa ma bibia enyi because ne nipa wa ma nsu anto ama bibia enyi because ne nipa eni ho a obetele ground no. Ti o say or the dominion principalities bibia or the amamo. Every code of key is in you. And na wada form wa sorry ho every Jesus. We faili. Na we faili nyankopon so tale soro ho said the mo kana mpa. What that means is that there is a reason for people on this earth and in the universe. Obia wo bibi. Eye wa ha. So stop telling your children how God created Adam and Eve story. There is a reason for our manifested beings. Ti jaisa nsem keka no. Up till now, we be sort of will be as a dear pa na sankofutu no. Why we Garden of Eden na ye nya answer be seen ne. Obia with different interpretation, the same Bible, confusion. Tell your children that we are spirit beings inside a body, and the reason is that the body holds the master password to the universe and everything that was created. Onipa osombo chen bibia na bibia so onipam nipa na bema bibia ye bibia sei yenya na ye abronsam yenya na ye nyankopon. Why are you looking elsewhere? And there was a way that people communicated or connected the universal source of energy to the body and the spirit inside the body. Na there were na kwan wo ho. Na kwanya wo ho nipa ye because na nipa bu ne hu so sebi. Na nipa mfa ne hu nkoto bibia aso. Enti no to me ye bibi. Ya ye shallow, ya ye narrow because ye dwen no ye de ahye cage mu. They are dogma mu, they are Bible mu. Without this book, onipa so onye bibia ne so eni mfa so. Na nso book ni nipa ewo mu nyina din omo bobo ye nyina no mu ye nipa te se me ne wo mienu 2000 years till now. Omo se nipa ya yen ya bai de ye ntumi nya hwe papa bia dan de omo tworo ye. Sabi omo fa ncha me de ana de kote ewu cross ma obi ani obi nda kra ewo mbesi nde. Mo ne nkrofo oda, mo njai na mo ndi papa na chi. Na no na beboa mo. Nsem no doso. Na wanhwe ne ye na wo ya na awrahu bi ya hye wo kra so. At the time we had that knowledge, no one saw the need to worship a god in the sky or pray morning to night and beg a god for mercy. That time na ni panim ne ho no. No aba be ka to so na on fa ni si wo nti osombosom. We didn't have names for gods because we knew and had that knowledge of how to turn on the source energy and use it. No be to me ye bibi. Na ona na to me say nsu ogu koram no wahwem na o de scan ne ye gi awo ne ye bibia. Ye sanya dowa ye bibia because ne ye nim code ne ye nim ye ho ne ye bu ye ho ne ye nim say ye obi. Sesi de ya ye ntontrowa. Sa na Bible aka che. Today we have lost that knowledge. And people are killing their neighbors to protect the names of their favorite gods. Allah and Muhammad. Jesus ne hwan na omo asofo na atwa omo ho na omo oku na we ye fake na we ye original na we ye fake Jesus wo hwan be endorse mo na efe ye hu ye last se mo hu confusion onipa beja ni nua ne knowledge ni nua to na obi e defend ni nyankopon so nyankopon na nkasa ntumi defend ne ho. Hey Africa, your children must never be enslaved by this. Ma woman it is sense hu we maka so so bantie we dia kafra. Tell your children that there is a reward for having the key to everything in the galaxies and beyond if you look into yourself. There is. Catch and say there is some power inside of them. Omo no betumi atena galaxies ni na so. They don't have to wait for Jesus. And when Jesus come, Jesus will come and meet them. So choose obi a on choose uba no. Say they choose so for no. Wow, your church member, start preaching this to your child. The earth is locked and the key is sitting inside you. Don't look elsewhere. Be anyhow. If we are seeing locked, key ni Jesus wo, key ni wo. Just unlock it. So you are able to create better things for your own peace. Your price of coming into this body is to have the key to the universe. That was your price. The human body is filled with trillions of data in your genes and your DNA. Your key is sitting inside of you. So please, today, I am here to just tell you that you, the adult, your dogma is beyond redemption. But your 6-year-olds are the beginning of the new experience. Allow them. Stop forcing them to church. Leave them alone. Stop forcing them to watch whatever. They must know the truth. Who is God? Where is He? How to get to Him? Let your children ask these questions so they get better answers. They are right to know the truth. Don't brainwash your own child. These questions, I may be saying I have answered them above. Watch this episode. Rewatch it and download it and play for your children. I am telling you this with every confidence. Opa, fawoba, etna TV no, na be a channel no, nama akola na wenya 6 no, on share adie we anko end. Ne bisa ne say what is his question? And I her question. And some of back catch no, one try wo hu bedwiru. They know what is right. Now they know the truth. Let them operate with the truth for liberation. Leave the children. Stop forcing them into dogma. Macro.